Today I'm at San Francisco Airport, I'm at SFO, and I'm just about to leave and go on a trip to Ireland. As you know, I always carry with me my Victorinox Alox knife with me, a small pocket keychain knife, but today I've switched it up and I've got a Victorinox Jetsetter. Now apparently I can bring this Jetsetter with me on a flight, which is why I've bought it, but it'll be interesting to see if I can make it happen, because it really depends on if TSA really wants to let you through with it or not. I'm going to try and record as I go through. I'm going to be wearing a little small camera on my chest just to see if we can get it through there.
You have anything dangerous in here?
I have a little pen knife. It looks like a pocket knife on the keychain, but it doesn't have a blade on it. Let's see how it goes. See you on the other side when I'm in Ireland. Good luck. How's it going, folks? My name's Marcus and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here on this channel, I talk about EDC, technology, and anything that can help me live a happier, balanced, more productive life. Today I'm back in Ireland. I'm in the kitchen here of my parents' home. You can hear the dishwasher in the background. My parents are watching nearby. So today I want to talk about my experience of having the Victorinox Jetsetter. I'm here in Ireland, so obviously I got here. But how useful it is at having a multi-tool on you that doesn't actually have a blade, and is it easy to get through TSA with it? So as you know from my channel already, I'm a big fan of always having a multi-tool with me wherever I go. In fact, in my keyring, I always have a Victorinox Alox, the mini champ, which is my favourite multi-tool to carry. I haven't been on a flight for 2.5 years, and I definitely didn't want to go somewhere and not have a mini tool with me or something that I could cut something or open something. So I decided to buy this Victorinox Jetsetter. So let's run through what we have in this Jetsetter to see how useful it is to bring with you. So the first thing is, it's got two main tools on it. It's got the Victorinox scissors, which is notorious and very famous for being a great scissors, and I've used it since I've been here to cut nails, open packages, small things like that. I actually did use it on the flight as well to be able to open one of the packages I got for my snacks on the flight that I wasn't able to open, so I was very happy to have a little scissors with me on the flight. The other tool that it has, and possibly controversially, it has the small Phillips head screwdriver tool, along with the wire cutters, and it's got a small bottle opener within it. Now I can see how you might use the bottle opener, but I'm not sure you need a Phillips head screwdriver, and definitely not a wire stripper when you're on a flight. So I'm not sure, is that, if I was having one other tool, would that be the one that I would pick necessarily? But it does have two other things. It's got a toothpick. Now, I'm not a big fan of using Victorinox toothpicks from these knives. I think it's a little bit gross, but it's probably handy in terms of it being something that you have with you while you're traveling. It is actually something that I might use on this knife. The second thing is the tweezers, and again, if you do get a little splinter or something while you're on the go, the tweezers is very handy. Now I did want to talk through some of the things that I actually wish it had. So given that the mini champ that I have has a flashlight on it, when you press the Victorinox button you've got a little LED light, I think that would be really handy on a Jetsetter. So if you drop something on the floor or on the table tray in front of you, you'd be able to turn that little light on and find things. The second thing is, whenever I'm traveling, one thing I always need is a pen. Whether it's going through customs and doing declaration forms or just filling out a Sudoku on the flight, you can never find your pen when you're sitting in your seat with your belt on. And if this had, instead of having either the toothpick or the tweezers, that you could push down and have the biro come out of it, I feel like that would be a really valuable asset to the Jetsetter. Now I know why they've done it. They wanted to keep this as compact as possible and as small and as easy to get through TSA. But I do feel like if they did have a biro, a flashlight, the toothpick and the tweezers, along with the scissors, it would make this an incredibly powerful TSA-friendly EDC carry. Now I was a little bit nervous when I was going through the airport with this Jetsetter. I have had these little pen knives taken off me before. I used to do an awful lot of travel, and honestly I used to forget to take them off my keyring when I would go through, and depending on the airline you're with or where you were flying from and to, sometimes you were allowed on those flights with the little short blade, and other times you weren't. In fact, on one flight I checked was I allowed to have that little blade on it, but when I came to security, the TSA agent said that I wasn't and took it off me, even though the flight that I was taking said I was. So it really does come down to the TSA agent you get when you have a blade on one of those pocket knives. So that's why I was very happy that this didn't have a blade. But it doesn't mean I wasn't still nervous that it has a sharp scissors. It's not a very expensive knife. I think I spent about $20 on it. So if they did take it off me, it wouldn't be the end of the world. But it is one of those things that you always kind of wonder as you get up to the detector, are you going to get through with this thing or not? Now you can see in a video here, I did take a short video of me actually going through security with it. I was able to put a small camera on my chest and be able to show me dropping this in the container. I put the camera in there as well. And you can hopefully hear some of the audio between me and the TSA as he opened my bags and he checked this out.
You have anything dangerous in here?
I have a little pen knife. It looks like a pocket knife on the keychain, but it doesn't have a blade on it. It's a TSA approved.
Like a pen now. Okay, I'll look at it. Okay?
Yeah. It's in the top pouch. Yeah.
I'll just take a look at it. Okay, you're good to go. You're good to go.
Okay, looks like we made it. But he was very happy with it when he saw it. He just said, yep, that's okay, that meets regulations, and I was able to board the flight with it. But I do wonder, is it depending on which TSA agent you get, how easy it is to get through or not? Now, if you've had some experience with a Jetsetter and actually not being able to get through TSA or get on a flight with it or have it taken off you, I'd love to hear about it because I am still nervous when I travel with this. So I'm flying home again tomorrow and I'll be going through TSA again, and I'll have another opportunity to see, do I get this knife back to the US? We'll see how that goes. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you want to see more about my favorite EDC, my Alox Mini Champ, click on this video here. And for all other EDC things that you might be interested in, have a look at this other link. Hope you enjoy. Good luck.